C'est bien, it's okay. C'est bon, is it good? C'est bien bon, it's really good. Bien and bon are two very short but very useful words in French. How can you use them in your French sentences, and when is it actually rude? Let's learn some French together. So basically, bien means well and bon means good. Oh, and I know the pronunciation of these two French words can be very difficult because both have nasal sounds, the un and the on, the un and the on. I have a whole video on how to pronounce them. Bien, and bon, bien and bon. You probably noticed that here the N is silent. We don't say it at the end, we say bien and bon. Anyway, bien can be used as an adverb before a verb or an adjective, exactly like well in English. For example, il chante bien, même très bien. Il chante bien, même très bien. He sings well, very well even. Il chante bien, même très bien. Another example, on a bien mangé. We ate a lot. On a bien mangé. Or, tu es bien arrivé. Tu es bien arrivé. Did you arrive safely and are you actually home? Tu es bien arrivé. And by the way, this is where you can notice that bienvenue actually means welcome. Bienvenue, welcome. The main use you will actually hear and use in French conversation though is probably with aller bien. Aller bien is going well. As in, ça va bien? Are you doing well? How are you doing? How are you? Ça va bien? To that you can even answer, ça va bien. Ça va bien, it's going well. Fine, it's going well. Ça va bien. And you can even hear it in tout va bien. Tout va bien, everything's okay. Tout va bien.
Tout va bien. Tout va bien. Petit tout va bien.
As an extension to that, bien can also mean effectively or without a problem. As in, oui, l'avion a bien atterri à 16 heures. Yes, the plane effectively landed at 4. Oui, l'avion a bien atterri à 16 heures. Or, je suis bien entré, mais je t'ai pas vu. Je suis bien entré, mais je t'ai pas vu. I did came in, but I didn't see you. Je suis bien entré, mais je t'ai pas vu. And of course, we have the soft way to say I like. J'aime bien, I like that. J'aime bien. I also have a whole lesson on this topic. Bon, on the other hand, is an adjective. Bon. For example, tu connais de bons restaurants à Paris? Tu connais de bons restaurants à Paris? Do you know any good restaurant in Paris? Tu connais de bons restaurants à Paris? Or in bonne idée, good idea. Bonne idée.
Bonne idée.
As you can see, bon is often placed before the noun. It carries the idea of good, especially in the sense of feelings. For example, il fait bon. Il fait bon. The weather is good. You can feel that on your skin, it's okay. Il fait bon. Or, ça sent bon. It smells good. Ça sent bon. Ça sent bon. It smells good. And you can even mix it up with the adverb bien. As in, ce gâteau est bien bon. Ce gâteau est bien bon. This cake is really good. Ce gâteau est bien bon. And now let's dive in the real ambiguity here. C'est bien or c'est bon. In c'est bien, bien is actually an adjective. We could say c'est bien or c'est très bien. That's good, that's really good. C'est bien, c'est très bien. And in a full sentence, it can mean correct, as in, c'est bien ton numéro? Is that your correct number? C'est bien ton numéro? Or in c'est bien moi, oui. C'est bien moi, oui. It's really me. Yes, indeed, it's really me. C'est bien moi, oui. On the other hand, c'est bon can mean a lot of things. C'est bon means this tastes good. It feels good. C'est bon, c'est bon. Then we have c'est bon, tu peux partir. C'est bon, tu peux partir. This is more everything's in order, you can go. C'est bon, tu peux partir. C'est bon, tu as fini? C'est bon, tu as fini? Are you good now? Are you finished? C'est bon, tu as fini? Then we have c'est bon, c'est pas la peine. It's okay, don't bother. C'est bon, c'est pas la peine. C'est bon, c'est pas la peine. And at last, c'est bon pour mardi. It's okay for Tuesday. C'est bon pour mardi. It's okay for Tuesday. C'est bon pour mardi. As you can see, it all depends on the context and the intonation. But throwing around a few c'est bien and c'est bon in your conversation is really going to help you sound way more natural in French. You can also try these other everyday French expressions. Ah bon? Oh, really? Ah bon? Bon, d'accord. Well, okay. Bon, d'accord. Well, okay. Bon, d'accord. Eh bien, well. Eh bien, well. But please, don't say bien fait on its own, please. I made a whole lesson on this as well. In spoken French, we often eat letters, so bien sometimes becomes ben, or even ba, especially as a filler word, or in ben oui or ben non. Of course or of course not. Ben oui or ben non.
Ben non. C'est un effort.
A funny thing is when you can use both bien and bon as adjectives in a sentence, because there's often a slight difference, but it's pretty subtle. For instance, un homme bon. Un homme bon. It's a good man. Someone who is kind and does good. But un homme bien is an honest man. Someone who doesn't lie or cheat.
Juste quelqu'un de bien.
Des gens bien are good people, while des gens bons are hams. Yes, it is des gens bons that actually mean good people. So, two things to remember here. First, bien never changes, even like with plural feminine, as in, elles sont bien ces leçons. These lessons are good. Elles sont bien ces leçons. There's no agreement here. Elles sont bien ces leçons. Bien stays the same. The second is that the feminine of bon is bonne. So we say the N here. Bonne. The O is open. Bonne. But don't use this for a woman. It can be a bit embarrassing if you do, no big deal, but it's a bit rude. In everyday slang, une femme bien is a good woman. Une femme bien. But une femme bonne means a hot, attractive woman, but in a rude way. That's not cool, don't use it.
La langue française demeure beaucoup trop machiste. Rien n'a changé.
Now, before wrapping up with the main elements that you should remember, let's dive a little bit deeper just for fun. For example, you might wonder, Géraldine, if you say that bon and bien means good, both of them, how do you say better? Are there two words as well? Well, yes. Better for bien is mieux with a silent X. For example, c'est mieux que rien. C'est mieux que rien. It's better than nothing. C'est mieux que rien. While better for bon is meilleur, meilleur. For example, ton gâteau est meilleur que le mien. Your cake tastes better than mine. Ton gâteau est meilleur que le mien. Ton gâteau est meilleur que le mien. And then you have bien and bon as nouns. Just like you have in English. Le bien is the good. Le bien. It's the opposite of le mal. Evil, badness as well. Le mal. But also as in les biens et les services. Les biens et les services are goods and services. Les biens et les services. Meanwhile, for bon, un bon is a coupon or a bond. Un bon, un bon. While un bon with a silent D is a jump, un bon. And you probably know un bonbon is a candy, un bonbon. But that's a lot to remember. So first, let's concentrate on a few basic sentences that you can use right away. For example, ça va bien? Ça va bien? Everything's okay? How are you doing? Ça va bien? Ça va bien? Tout va bien. Tout va bien. Everything's fine. All's well. Tout va bien. Il est bon ton gâteau. Your cake is very tasty. Il est bon ton gâteau. Il est bon ton gâteau. C'est bon, j'ai fini. C'est bon, j'ai fini. Okay, I'm done. C'est bon, j'ai fini. Try using one during your next French practice. I'm Géraldine, you're on Comme une Française, and it's a joy to teach you about my language and culture. I mentioned a few other lessons in this video, like pronouncing French sounds, like the nasal sounds, which are very tricky. Never say bien fait in French, please. And how to say aimer properly in French. Very important. I made a playlist just for you with those lessons. You just click on your screen right there to access them. I will see you in the next video. Allez, à tout de suite.